All right, welcome back. It's early June 1863, and sure up in Virginia, Mosby's going to try to destroy the railroad here in Morgantown. Um, as you can see, there's really not much there. There's just a militia unit. Same thing seems to be the case with Clarksburg as well. Um, Virginia's pretty quiet. Not too much is happening. We do have a couple more brigades on the way. Pretty much the same goes for North Carolina um, as well. Moving over to Kentucky, there's going to be some movement here. I'm going to actually send Jackson um, to where Johnson is, and next time they'll swap out, and then Johnson will go back to take over Paducah. This area in central Kentucky seems to be the main interest of the Union. They have that looks like about 6 divisions, and that's probably another 7 or 8, maybe 9 there. So they have about 15 divisions. We have 3 divisions each in these two regions. Out in Kansas, I'm sending Shelby after Carson, who's reappeared here in Kansas with a small division. Meanwhile, the force that Wheeler's force that had left Lawrence will go to Fort Belmont, minus the Indian unit, the Cherokee Rifle, which will try to head up and see if Fort Kearny has any forces in it. Kind of give you an idea of what the plan is to take the gold mines in Nevada. We are sending somewhere. There we go. Baylor's division is heading this way, and they're going to pick up some other forces too in a horse battery, as you can see. Eventually, they'll then go up north and take Fort Bridger, and then they can move. Oh no, they may go up here to take Fort James, and then wait, where is Nevada? I've lost it. Oh, there it is. Um, I don't know. Well, let's actually see what's going to happen because I don't want to send them the wrong direction. Yeah, because what I was curious about was what's the quickest way to get them to Nevada? Ah, okay. So they have to go to they have to go to Utah. They do have to go to Utah. Okay, so they have to go to Utah, and then they take and then go through Nevada. The reason is because otherwise it's just surrounded by mountains to get here. And going this way, they basically can get fewer regions in mountains. Um, but for the time being, they're just going to come up here and um, meet the forces here in Fort J. Buford. The Union is making some moves in Arizona. As you can see, they're bringing in more forces, so we're sending some more forces that way as well. Here's what the recruitment looks like. Quite a number of brigades um, coming our way. And then finally in Arkansas, we're going to have another gunboat squadron come out, and I'm getting a couple more transports on the way to resupply units here before the Union can bombard. Okay, well, let's run the turn and see what happens. Pretty interesting turn. There were 3 battles. Wheeler's force is gone, literally. There's nothing left of it. And the same thing is pretty much also true for Carson's force. And finally, we actually did have a battle out in eastern Arizona. You can see there is Canby with 2 divisions, and our general was even killed. So some pretty some pretty big battles without a doubt. let's kind of look at them one at a time. Here was the first battle in Tuscon. I didn't know. I was kind of surprised Cammy was able to get there that fast, but yeah, he definitely did. As you can see, the 4th Mounted Volunteer Brigade was destroyed, as well as the 4th New Mexican Howard Rangers. The Union did take more losses, but not, not substantially so. So, for the time being, we are holding it, and that was everything um, the Union had um, in western Arizona. We do have a couple forces on the way, but they're not going to arrive for probably another 2 turns. So this is pretty much what we have for the time being. Here is Wheeler. Wheeler has been killed. In addition, the entire command is destroyed. Blunt just came in and absolutely crushed them. No other way of saying it. A couple of generals did make it out, Quantrill and B, but our entire Kansas force is gone. We did get a little bit of that back by basically by Carson's force getting completely destroyed by Shelby. So that is at least one positive. What I don't know now, these forces are pretty tired, so I don't think that they're going to be able to easily attack Blunt's division. And there are also actually a couple more divisions over here, as you can see. It's pretty much yeah. It looks like they also captured our supply wagon. Didn't see any other movement, any other big movement down here. There was some sort of small movement coming into Reynolds' attachment. Because it's moving towards Ozark, Arizona. Yeah. Okay. So they're moving towards Ozark, Arizona. That is a mountain, so it'll be interesting to see what they do there. So, anyways, yeah, nothing really happened in Virginia. Let's see, did Quantrill destroy the road? No. Union force did appear. In Kentucky, the Union did move. Everill's division did move down. Of course, Buckner is there. What it looks like is the Union's trying to get enough forces and then basically rail down one region, cross over, and possibly go to Macon or come in behind. Not completely certain. So what basically Jackson will take over command this turn. All right, let's see if there are any other interesting messages. So Union did pretty well this turn. I mean, they lost in Tuscan, but that was a pretty, we lost basically half of our force, and they did kill one of our generals as well. All right, so more movements. We did gain control of Fort Kearny, so there it is. And that's pretty much it. No other big things. All right, so that's pretty much this turn. As you can see by the way that these icons look, we're now at level 7 fortifications for a lot of units. So I'm kind of curious, and these guys are at level 6, so not quite at level 7. The good news is our artillery is still in good shape. So hopefully we'll be able to soften the force up enough with artillery if they do attack again before they get to our significantly weakened other forces. All right, see you next time.